Hey guys, my name is Simpzy. How are you all doing? Welcome back to some more Football Manager 2016. We're playing as Leicester City. This is Season 2, Episode 4. Now guys, in today's episode we have two matches. The first of which is against Borussia Dortmund in the Champions League group stage at the King Power Stadium. We're playing them at home. And we also have a match against Manchester United in the Premier League. We're going to be playing that. Also, we have two new players signing. We managed to wrap up their transfers before the January transfer window. It's currently the 22nd of November. So, we managed in the last episode to unfortunately lose 4-1 to Chelsea. We haven't been doing too well against the top four sides. Arguably in that match, it should have been 4-3, 4-4 to be honest. We were incredibly unlucky. Courtois was just on top form. We managed to lose by Manchester City in the smallest of margins, 1-0. The smallest of goal line margins, 1-0. We definitely should have at least drawn or even won that match. Mind you, we did have a pretty fair, I would say, defeat against Arsenal. We managed to lose 5-2. But, managed to win 3-1 over Crystal Palace, 3-1 over Watford, 3-0 over Basel, and we managed to win 4-0 over Nottingham Forest and 1-0 over Bournemouth, which I played. So, guys, in today's episode, we're going to be wrapping up the transfers, and I'll be going through them. So, the Leicester board managed to give me 36 million. That was because of the TV deal, I believe, and they made some available transfers. My transfer budget available. So we managed to sign Jack Butland. He came in for 20 million. He's 23 years of age, worth 6.2. He is an animal on career mode, I know, and in Football Manager. I'm surprised that he was only worth 6.5. 23 years of age, is most likely going to be England's main goalkeeper. He's so young. He's got so many seasons left in him. He's played 15 games this season, has 10 clean sheets, and he has a rating of 6.9. So, a Englishman, we did have to pay a little bit more, of course. That does inflate the price. But my God, guys, we got a huge bargain from Mangala. We managed to sign Mangala from Manchester City for 13 million. 25 years of age. He is worth 23 million and is obviously going to be joining Leicester on the 1st of the 1st, 2017. Played 35 games for Manchester City. Was bought for a rather expensive amount. I can't quite remember how much he arrived for, but we managed to pick him up quite cheaply for 13 million. Yes, so that's roughly around about 6-7 million pounds, and he's worth between roughly 12-13 million pounds. Australian dollars is about half in pounds, but that's a really good signing. He's going to partner up with Rojo quite nicely. Now, in hindsight, what I probably should have done is probably should have loaned him, and then after his loan ends in January, we could have bought him on, because unfortunately we can't play him until January, and we can't actually loan him in, so we can't play with him until January, which is unfortunate, because I would have offered him a loan deal. But Jack Butland, I'm sure he's going to be worth 20 million in the future. More than 20 million in the future. So in the Premier League, we're currently leading the pack by, we're currently drawing, but we're still leading on goal difference. Arsenal are second with 27 points. Norwich are doing quite nicely in third, 27 points. Chelsea are fourth with 24. Tottenham Hotspur are fifth with 23. And Newcastle United are currently sitting in 20th with 0 wins, 4 draws and 8 losses. The same as Sheffield Wednesday. Nottingham Forest currently sitting in 18th. And because of that, Newcastle United have sacked manager Steve McLaren. Manchester City are currently 7th. Liverpool are 10th, which isn't good. That mustn't be good for Jurgen Klopp. But relatively, in Football Manager, we're only 12 matches into the season, so there is still a fair few left. We're going to be playing our 4-4-2. In today's episode, Remy Vardy leading the line, Schlupp, Kante, Drinkwater, Mahrez in the midfield, Fuchs, Rojo, Morgan, Richards. Obviously, Mangala is going to be playing for Wes Morgan. We'll probably give him a bit of a rest. He is 32 years of age, worth 2.3 million. The captain, it's nearly time for him to retire. Christian Fuchs, 30 years of age, he's worth 33 million. He's going to go down in stats soon, so we might have to shift him on for someone a little bit younger. I really do like Fuchs, but he's 30 years of age, unfortunately. Schmeichel is 30 years of age, he's worth 15 million. We'll just see what Jack Butland's current ability is, because we might bring on Jack Butland for the remaining of the season. But Soto Barahino, Gray, Mark Albrighton, Huth, Danny Simpson and Marty on the bench. Wellington Silvers currently on loan at Brighton. He's doing relatively well. 12 games, 4 assists. We picked him up for free. Matty James, Sammy Abiobi and Joseph Dudeau was on loan as well. So, without further ado, let's get into the match against Borussia Dortmund. Hopefully we can pick up the 3 points. In the Champions League, before I mention it, before I go off it, we're currently leading our group, Group G. We're currently sitting on 10 points with 3 wins, 1 draw, 0 losses. Dortmund are second, 5 points clear. So we're going to most likely come in first after this match. If we win, hopefully, and we're going to progress through the group stage. The board want me to reach the first knockout round, which is most likely what we're going to do. We could progress further depending on how favourable our draw is. They want me to reach the semi-final of the FA Cup. I did win it last year, and I got knocked out in the Capital One. They want me to reach the semi-final. We're in the quarter now. So, let's get into the Champions League match. Mahrez is not fully fit, 79. I'm going to play Mahrez regardless. I might bring on Gray earlier, or maybe Mark Albrighton. But Leicester have enough about themselves to see off the threat of Dortmund. 4-5 favour, 2-1, 3-1. So the other matches going on. Celtic play Schalke, Man United play Barca, Juventus play Marseille, Shakhtar play Ajax. So Borussia Dortmund are playing a 4-4-1-1. Players to take note of is Shinji Kagawa, Marco Reus, Lacazette on the right. I don't know who Brooks is. John Brooks, American from Hertha Berlin, 23 years of age. Fair enough. Castro, Blazakowski, Socrates on the bench. So let's get straight and right into the match. Hopefully we can beat Borussia Dortmund here today. We managed to beat them away at Germany as well. But let me know in the comment section down below your predictions for the season. Honestly, if we can make top 4 and get Champions League football, I'll be happy. And if we get a favourable draw in the Champions League, the sky's the limit, really. But I don't think we're going to be able to retain our title, our Premier League title. But I don't know. We're currently leading the pack. We're drawing with Norwich and Arsenal. Anything can really happen. What a ball from Fuchs here. Finds Vardy. Oh my god, what a woeful spray to the left-hand side. And to think I was thinking of selling Fuchs because he's too old. That was a superb piece of play. But Schlupp on the counter-attack here, waiting for some space. Wasn't quick enough and Borussia Dortmund closed down. Schlupp Mahrez plays it over the top to Fuchs. Gintner on the counter-attack. Finds, oh my god, Schmeichel with a top-notch save. But guys, I really appreciate it if you could hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. There is a small but loyal Football Manager community on my channel, and if you want to see more, let me know in the comments, and it really does help me a lot as well if you can leave a like. It's a great way for me to gauge. So, Vardy was very, very close with that first highlight. Reus with a free kick. Come on, we need to close down Marco Reus. What a block. And I don't really know what Kante was trying to do. They're trying to play a through ball. Mahrez seems a little bit knackered. It popped up before. Come on, get a tackle in. Get rid of Shinji Kagawa. Where's Morgan? Right, we're still managing to... Oh, no. Come on. Come on, Leicester. Even though we're most likely going to go through to the Champions League knockout round, we still want to get a win against Dortmund. Mahrez shoots and misses, unfortunately. He's on 63%. If he can get to 48 before half-time, Gundogan has picked up an injury because once he gets to half-time, he can have a bit of a rest, and I do want to keep him on as much as possible. Danny Drinkwater makes it 1-0, scores his first goal of the season. He did pick up an injury not too long ago, but my midfielder, Kante, plays it over the top to his midfielder counterpart. Danny Drinkwater smashes it, and we're 1-0 up against Borussia Dortmund at the King Power Stadium. Come on, Mahrez, just hold on for a little bit longer, my friend. And now, he was on, 58, 59, I can't quite remember, but now he's shot up to 64. The sweet spot I sort of have found out, once a player's condition goes down to about 48, you don't want to risk it because they get a lot more injuries. That's what I've noticed. There actually could be a math. That's just what I've sort of play tested and sort of found out. Richards trying to bomb it over the top. Remy on the ball. Plays it wide to Kante. Jamie Vardy getting into the box. Fires. And the Borussia Dortmund goalkeeper saves. Mahrez with the corner kick. That might be his last of the match. Remy applies the header, but couldn't put it into the back of the net. We'll give Mahrez a little bit longer, and then we'll bring him off. No, let's bring him off now. Let's bring off Mahrez. So, we have the opportunity to bring on... Oh, wow. How can Sato Barahino play there? Oh, I guess he can. Let's bring on Gray for Mahrez. The youngster, who is, 20 years of age, worth 13. Hang on, is he injured? He did have an injury. Maybe I should bring on Berahino. Well, how does Berahino go here? Oh, Berahino can actually play alright on that right-hand side. Well, I'd much rather put Berahino there, because I want to keep on Vardy and Remy, because they've been playing well up top. Right, we're going to restructure our back line as well. We're going to put Richards to centre-back. We're going to bring on Danny Simpson for Wes Morgan. We'll make him a full-back, and we'll make Richards a central defender. Okay, we're going to bring on Daniel Amartey for Drinkwater. Even though he scored the goal, he's going to have to come off. We're going to bring on Daniel Amartey and chuck him in the midfield. We'll have our defensive midfielder, and we'll have Kante, our box-to-box. We don't really need an attacking midfielder at the moment. I'd rather have a defensive just to hold our 1-0 lead. Gundogan, with an injury, Marcus Rojo outclasses him tracking back. Jamie Vardy and Remy on the counter-attack here. Remy gets tackled. What a ball. I don't know who that was. Might have been Berahino or Daniel Amartey. It must have been Daniel Amartey getting in the slide tackle there. Nice resilience. Oh, no. Lacazette whips in an absolute cracking ball, and we're currently drawing 1-1 at the King Power Stadium. Damn. Unfortunate, to be honest. Alright. Gundogan's still playing, nursing his injury. Fuck. We might go 2-1 down. Oh. I'm umming and ahhing whether or not to go with the 5-2-3-1, but the 4-4-2 still working, seems to be. Sloop, Daniel Amartey, Berahino! Oh my god. Sado, Berahino, with a clear-cut chance, bottles the absolute sitter. Oh, for fuck's sake. That could have been his goal, his first goal of the Champions League. Damn it. We have a corner kick here, though. Marcus Rojo whipping it in. Kante. Stanny Simpson makes it 2-1 and gives us the lead. Oh, no. Daniel Amartey has picked up an injury. Potential foot. Fuck. I can't bring anyone back. Right. Bugger. Because we can't bring him back on, can we? No. So, because we're going to have to play with one less player, we're going to go with the 5-2-3-1. And we'll sacrifice a player on the right hand. So we can't bring anyone on. Fuck. Maybe it's not worth doing that then. Keeping the squad harmony somewhat. Damn. Well, we're going to have to bring him off. But we're 2-1 up against... Yeah, we're playing with a gap in the midfield here. Bugger. Because the 5-2-3-1 really does suit more centre-backs, but I guess Kante can't really play as a centre-back, can he? We'll play with the 4-4-2. We'll continue it. Because if we play 5 at the back, it's not going to be very fluid, and it's probably actually going to be worse than the 4-4-2. Sometimes being on the aggressive, being on the attack is the best defense. But we're 2-1 up against Borussia Dortmund. Can we hold the lead? We are one player down technically. From the corner kick, Marco Reus finds Matt Hummels, and we manage to scrape the victory, the 2-1 victory against Borussia Dortmund. That is awesome stuff. And we have so far gone through the group stages without losing. Manchester United beat Barcelona 2-0. Juventus played Marseille, managed to draw 1-1. Schalke vs Celtic Drawed 0-0. So Daniel Amati, is out for 5 to 6 weeks. Leicester, we've been given 2.2 million for their win against Dortmund. Schlupp wants a contract. He's on contract to 2019. I'm not going to give him a raise. We can't afford it. And we'll just reject the request and we'll decline that. I don't want to give him any more money. We don't have much money. If everyone came asking for money, the club would be broke or asking for a better contract. So we're going to go through and play the match against Manchester United in today's episode. And I'll see you guys in a second. I'll play the match against Southampton, Sparta, Bournemouth, and Tottenham in the Capital One Cup off camera. So thank you very much for watching. I'll see you guys in a second. Okay, welcome guys to the match against Manchester United. They have 4 players out. Unregistered, sorry. So they've got, Nick Powell, Keane, Johnson, Varela, obviously under 21s and under 18 candidates. Now, Anthony Martial has picked up a stubbed toe, which is great for me. So, let's recap the fixtures. We managed to win 3-2 over Tottenham Hotspur, Remy scoring 2, Jamie Vardy 1. So we managed to beat Tottenham because we scored more than them. I love when we win by really small goal lines there. We managed to beat Bournemouth 3-0. We managed to beat Sparta 4-2. And we managed to beat Southampton 5-2 away. Jamie Vardy scoring 2, Kante, Remy, and Drinkwater with the other. So let's get into the match against Manchester United. We're currently sitting in first with 33 points. Tottenham are second with 32. Norwich are sitting in third with 30. Arsenal 4th with 28. Chelsea 5th with 27. City are 6th with 27 points. United are 9th with 23. Liverpool are 12th. Now, as I mentioned before, Newcastle United sacked their manager Steve McLaren. They had their interim manager, which I can't remember the name of, and they've hired Brendan Rodgers, the former Liverpool, of course. He was at Aston Villa, but Newcastle have hired him to hopefully save them from a relegation battle, a relegation scrap at the bottom. So, we're going to be playing our 4-4-2 as always. Unfortunately, Wes Morgan is ineligible because he is on international duty with Jamaica. So, we're going to have to change this up a bit. We can bring on Robert Huth, which is 2.5 stars. He's 2.8 million. He hasn't played much this season, though, so I don't think I will. What I'm going to do is, I'm going to put Richards as our centre-back. And we shall... Yeah, we'll put him as central defender. I was just checking there. And we shall bring on Danny Simpson for Wes Morgan. This seems to work out well. I've used this tactic quite a bit. Wellington Silva still out on loan. Joseph Dudot can't. Daniel Amati is out for 2 to 3 weeks. And I think we should get into the match. We need to beat Manchester United here today. We are obviously versing Jose Mourinho's Manchester United. So it's going to be interesting. But it's interesting to see that he's currently in 9th and Pep Guardiola's in 6th. But we're drawing with Tottenham. No, sorry. We're leading by 1 point against Tottenham. Only 3 points between 1st and 3rd. 5 points between 1st and 4th. 6 points between 5th and 1st. So that's absolutely nothing. So it's so close. What, Sammy Abiobi can't play? Okay. We'll bring on Joseph Dudot then. I'm quite happy to bring one less if we have to. Right. What we're going to have to do is we're going to quickly bring up someone from the under 21s who isn't playing. Is Mark Albrighton moved to senior squad? I swear he was there already there anyway. Must have glitched. Right, let's bring Jack Brumby up. I hate when you have to tweak this like this. So let's bring you Jack Barmby. Danny Simpson hasn't got much. Well, who else could I bring on? Nah, that's probably the best. I do know that he's going to probably struggle out there, but there's not much else we can do when we're missing our captain. So I believe Leicester have enough to about themselves to see off Manchester United. Interesting. We are the favourites. 11-5. 11-5 for the draw. Manchester United currently sitting in 9th with 7 wins, 2 draws and 5 losses, and we have 11 wins, no draws and 3 losses. So, Manchester United, Jose Mourinho is playing a 4-2-3-1. Higuain leading the line. My God, look how much he's worth. Massa at the cam. Depay, Rooney on the left and right. Schneiderlin, Herrera. Jones, Shaw, Smalling. I don't even know who this Nelson is. Right back from Benfica, David De Gea. They have Bernat, Morata, Bastian Schweinsteiger, Matteo Darmian and Daley Blind. So a very, very strong side. So we are playing in the snow. Wow, I can't. It's definitely the first time we've played in the snow this season. I can't remember if it's my first time on Football Manager, but it mustn't have been. It must be the first time in this season. But cool, a little bit of snow. Mix things up a little bit. We had a free kick in a pretty dangerous place early on, but we're not playing with our captain, our key centre-back. So Kasper Schmeichel, has been given the captaincy because he is our vice. And also, we still have Jack Butland and Mangala coming in January. So it's currently 0-0 against Manchester United at Old Trafford. Juan Mata whips it in. Kasper Schmeichel saves as his father did time and time again for Manchester United. A lot of players facing their former side. Danny Drinkwater, Kasper Schmeichel's father played. Wayne Rooney, oh my God. What a really nice piece of play from Manchester United. Hits the post. Shaw, come on, get it. Oh my God, gave Schneiderlin way too much space there. One matter with the corner kick. Schmeichel saves. And we're drawing 0-0 against United. We haven't been doing too well against the top sides. We've managed, well, in the Premier League, we absolutely ran away with victory against Borussia Dortmund away and home. We did really well against them. And they're a top European side. But we lost against Arsenal, we lost against Arsenal 4-2 pretty fairly. But this is career mode. This is Football Manager. Well, it still is a career. You win some, you lose some. That's just how it is. Okay. Jamie Vardy has a possible severed cut hand, but we believe we should be able to nurse him. How bad has that knocked him back? Yeah. He'll be fine. We really should have probably picked up some sort of points against the match against Manchester City, losing 1-0. And the match against Chelsea, even though we lost 4-1, we definitely should have at least drawn or won that match. That was woeful. But at the end of the day, the scoreline is all that matters. And Memphis Depay makes it 1-0 just before the 60th minute and scores his 9th goal of the season. God fucking damn it. One matter, whips it back to him. Memphis Depay capitalizes and puts it in the back of the net. Not good whatsoever. Stats-wise, how are we sort of looking? 2-0, 13-6. Oh, we're not playing very well at all. How can we rectify this situation? How can we change things up? Also, Rojo facing his former side. Let's just keep it going. I think we're just playing unlucky, to be honest. We've just been unlucky so far. Drink water. Come on, Leicester. Fuchs. Schlupp. Oh my God, intercepted. I might reevaluate in 5 more minutes. Oliver Morata. I don't know if his first name is Oliver. It might be. I don't know, I just said that. Rolled off the tongue nicely. I do know his first name's Morata, though. Memphis. Come on, get a tackle. Oh my God. What in the fuck was that? That was woeful. Woeful. Oh my God. I don't fucking believe that. And we're 3-0 down against United. How? That is just shit, that is. We've lost our captain. We're a little bit demoralised. Fuck. Alright, we need to change things up a bit. Who's been playing? Danny Simpson's been playing bad. Rojo's been playing bad as well. We need to mix things up a bit. How well has Mahrez been playing? He actually hasn't been playing okay, along with Schlupp. I'm going to bring on Remy. I'm going to keep on Remy and Vardy. We're going to bring on Sato Barahino for Mahrez. We'll bring on... Oh, who's just going to be playing even worse? Fuck. We're going to have to keep our backline like that. We'll bring on... We'll bring on Gray for Schlupp. We'll bring on two new wingers, Gray and Berahino. Where can Jack play on the left there? Joseph Dudo, Huth, Maris. Yeah, let's keep it. We'll just leave it at that. Get some fresh blood into the team. Hopefully we can circulate our plays and a little bit better. Sado Barahino whips it in, and we managed to get a penalty in the 75th. Remy steps up to make it 3-1, and he does. Straight down the middle past David De Gea, scores his 23rd goal of the season, and we've smashed David De Gea's clean sheet. Nicely done there, Remy. Right, should I bring on Huth? That's the thing. Yeah, let's bring on Huth for Rojo. You got to risk it for the biscuit. There's not really much else we could do, even though he's not the best sort of in match fitness. Oh my god. What the fuck was that? What is this shit? Mata, get a tackle in. Gray falls over. Who's that there? Who are these two players not tracking back? That must have been Huth. Oh my god. We have just been awful. Awful in this match. I do understand that Wes Morgan's out, but come on, Richards and Rojo and Danny Simpson are just playing awful. Don't make it 5-1 for fuck's sake. Boot that shit out. We lost again, 4-1. God damn it. Let's have a look at the match stats. 3-1, 18-9, yeah. The 4-4-2 didn't work. Damn it. Martinez spotted at Old Trafford. He's obviously the England manager. Keeping an eye on Luke Shaw, Jones, Smalling, Richards, Danny Drinkwater and Vardy. But guys, on that disappointing note, we managed to lose 4-1 against Manchester United. And yeah, so thank you very much for watching, guys. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. Check out my social media links, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, all in the description below. Make sure to take care of yourselves. Have a fantastic rest of your day. And stay tuned for more Football Manager content later on. We have the match against Tottenham Hotspur and Liverpool in the next. Hopefully we can have some more favourable results. And we also have the first round, knockout round of the Champions League coming up soon. But thanks for watching once again. My name has been Simpzy. Goodbye.